Alright, what is up guys? In today's video we're going to be working on the 2017 Mustang GT, and in today's video we're just going to be doing some mods to it. You know, we still have some finishing touches and a lot of stuff like that to do, but that will probably be in the next video. And what we're going to go ahead and get started on is we're just going to give this thing a wash, and then we'll show you guys the mods we have for it, and then we'll start getting on that install. Let's get to it. Alright guys, we just finished a wash, and as you can tell this thing looks super clean. And if you guys look at the hood, you know, it looks amazing. You know, the whole front end where it was painted, you know, looks great. We've just been letting it dry for a little bit, but we went ahead and threw some tire shine on these wheels, and again, I honestly couldn't have picked out a better set of wheels. These things are shining like crazy, but you know, it all cleaned up really well. You know, you can see your reflection great. They did a really good job with painting. They did it from the door up right here, and you really can't even tell a difference. But this thing is an absolute beast right here, and you know, it's just an amazing car. But we're gonna let it dry for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what we got in store for it. All right guys, I'm about to show you guys what we have for it. I've been focusing on the rear end, if you can't tell what it will be, but we have a little package right here. I'm not going to show you guys what that is yet. It will be later in the video. But right here, we have a carbon fiber wing. I just open it up and check the packaging. Right there. I didn't want a bolt-in wing just because I didn't want to drill into the bumper, the trunk or anything. I just wanted something that I could slap on and take off if I need it. But let's go ahead and see how it would look on it. Little dry fit. Oh yeah. That right there looks awesome right there. Honestly, like, I didn't want a GT350 wing. I feel like a lot of people do that, and I just really wanted something pretty sleek with it. But I think that's gonna look really good on the rear end of it. Oh yeah. It just needed a little bit of touch of carbon fiber back here. But what we're gonna do is I have some alcohol. I'm gonna prep both sides and use some 3M tape, double-sided tape, to stick this on right here. And I'm gonna wipe both surfaces down and go ahead and start sticking them together. the wing is installed. It wasn't too hard. We just took some measurements over here and over here to make sure it was exactly on. And you know, if you come over here, you can see how good the weave is over here, and the carbon on top looks really nice. But you know, it looks awesome. I was thinking about doing a carbon fiber rear finish panel. Let me know what you guys think. I'm always open to supporting mods, and who knows, you know, if you guys want a supercharger, it may come. Just stay tuned for the videos, you know, if it's in the budget, or if you guys want it, you know, it might happen. Who knows? Don't know what's gonna happen to this car, but that's up to you guys and, you know, the future of the car. But I really like the way the carbon sets off the rear end like that. I think it looks really great over the GT350 rear end. And you know, I think it looks really good. And the wheels and the wing and the whole GT350 rear end looks awesome. But we have something for the front end too, and this package right here. And we're about to show you guys what it is. We're gonna hop on that front end and show you what it is. All right guys, what we have right here, it is a Demon Eye kit for the front end to change the colors of the lights. And you know, it's just an option. You don't have to run the colors, but you know, I figured it'd be nice to have. And it's a little mod, but it's a plug and play kit. And I have no idea how to set it up yet, so we're gonna hop on the front end and see if we can get it figured out. So let's get to it. I'm just gonna give you guys a little brief explanation of how to do this. We're gonna have to take the front bumper off, and I'm gonna go ahead and show where they are. This one right here, which we have to have a fixed tab right there, but there is a screw right in here that you can see right there. It just comes from the top of the fender well. If you still have your fender well in, unlike me, then you just pop that piece out, turn your wheel in, and then you can take it right out. And over here, if you undo your seal, you'll have one like 5.5 millimeter right there. And if you come to this side, you'll have another 5.5 millimeter right there, right here. And you just pop these off. They're real easy clips to come off. And the same thing on this side right here. You just get that one screw out and your whole bumper will come right off. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take the bumper off and take the headlights out. There's one bolt right here, one bolt right here, and just one bolt right at the bottom, and you'll see it. So we're gonna go ahead and hop on the front end and go ahead and get everything taken apart and get them headlights out. We got the whole front end disassembled, as you can see right here. You know, I've done it a million times so far, so you can usually do it pretty quick. But what we're gonna do right now, guys, is we're gonna go ahead and unscrew this little ballast right here. They're just little small star bits. And what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna put these little brackets up in here. You'll unscrew it and these will screw right in. I'll show you guys where they go, and they'll go in the same exact spot. You're not changing nothing. It's just an add-on, that's all it is. You're not messing anything up. And it'll fit just like OEM in the same exact spot. And so we're gonna go ahead and disassemble the back end of the headlight and get started on installing the kit. All right guys, it took us a second of figuring it out. We were looking at some ways to do it, and I kind of didn't like a way a bunch of them said to do it. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to screw it in this bolt right here and this bolt, and it will shine over there, but it's really not that bright. So what I did, grab this piece right here, but right here, all I did was I didn't want to use these brackets because it really wasn't that bright at all. But as you can see, they are a lot brighter right there. They're super bright and they look awesome. And the way they wanted me to do it is it really was pretty dim, and I didn't like how that worked out at all. But if you look in here, you can see what I did is I got the wire and I ran it through right here, this metal piece, and all I did was pop it right there at the projector, and it'll work just fine. And it's a lot brighter, and that's how I would prefer to do it. But I think I'm gonna leave it exactly like that. And the way I ran my ground is do it off the passenger side because it's easier, and I know the wire to tap into is you have grounds over here, and just loop it around in here and then ground it to your frame, the black wire. And you'll take your one red wire that you get right here and you'll tap it into this headlight right here. As you can see, it is the gray and purple wire. It has one purple strip. Sorry for it being so dark, but you just wrap it around there, and then you can heat shrink it back, and it'll work perfectly, exactly like that. So we're gonna go ahead and knock out that other side, and then we'll start reinstalling this and show you guys the finished product. It is the next day because it just started storming out of nowhere, and I couldn't get any more footage, and it was getting really dark. But I'm just gonna go over a quick little recap before I put it back together. Everything I did yesterday, I'm gonna cover it real quick. So I took these headlights out right here, and you have your one bolt right here, and right there. And for your black wire that you get on a Demon Eye kit, you just pull it back out of the little wire, and you unscrew one of these grounds. Just make sure it has a good ground, and you screw it right back in right behind it, and that's going to be your best ground right to the frame. Instead of just tapping in a ground wire, that's your best bet. And you'll see on your kit that it will have these wires right here, and you'll have one long wire. They'll both be separate right there and like right there. So right here is my extension to the driver's side. All you do is plug it in your left one, and you run it all the way over here, and plug it into your other kit that has your little LED on it. And you can see right there it's plugged in. Very easy. And all I did was run my wires right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna zip tie them back flush up in here where you can't even tell. And for my positive wire, all I did was tap it into that one wire. All you do is just get some strippers and say strip back, just a little bit where you can tap in it, and you can either electrical tape it, or you can get some heat shrink around it. Heat shrink is going to be your best bet because it's going to hold just in case any rain gets under there, which is really doubtful, but you just want to be extra sure. And that's really all there is to it. And you put in those 4 star bits for your little ballast right here, and you can see right over here, you can see the wire running out of it. You just put it in the ballast right there and run the wire right out and screw it back in. It won't pinch nothing or hurt anything. You can see it, can't get a good angle, right there, coming right out of the ballast. And that's really all there is to it. It's not hard at all. For me anyways, you just have to figure it out and have a little bit of sense of knowing what you're doing. But I did show a little bit of it yesterday, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw the front end back together real quick, and then I'm gonna cut to a clip of showing you guys what those demon eyes look like. They do look sick. I already saw them. But I put everything back together yesterday, and I took it apart just so I could show you guys again and get a little bit more in depth, because I know it can be difficult if you've never done it before. But let's go ahead and throw this front end back together and show you guys what the demon eyes look like. We got the whole front end together, and it's looking awesome, as you can see right here. And I cannot wait to show you guys what those demon eyes look like. They look awesome. I already checked them out for myself last night. And I want to take a second to shout out Auto Market Media for sending me these And they also sent me this wallet right here, which is actually made out of carbon fiber, which is awesome. You can see the weave in it, which is really sick. And I thought that was really cool, but I'm gonna leave their link in the description below. And if you guys want stuff like this, it's a premium subscription service. That's what I did every month, and they send me a lot of cool stuff. And if you guys are interested in stuff like that, the link will be down below. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the clips of showing you guys what these lights look like during the daytime and the nighttime. So let's get to it. Guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please smash that like button and subscribe and share it to your friends. And again, a huge shout out to Auto Market Media for sending me those demon eyes. They look amazing. If you guys want to see more updates and stuff like that, go follow my Instagram right here. The link is in the description, along with Auto Market Media if you're interested in that stuff. That's it for today's video, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.